Welcome to Banana Bread Trades. Here we talk about trading futures. Shit post on Discord, post dank memes, and most importantly, eat banana bread and make money.
Welcome everyone to Banana Bread Trades. My name is Goose and I hope you all had a fantastic holiday weekend, and let's get right into what we're planning on trading this week as far as ES and NQ. And also let's talk a little bit about what we traded on Friday. Going into Friday, we talked about shorting ES around 53.30 if we got into that zone, which was the opening week gap, or longing if we broke down to 52.75 or lower up down to that 52.50 defense level, which didn't happen. So naturally we waited and we took the 53.30 short. It didn't really pay out. We got our core off, but that was about it. All of our runners died at break even. If you flip over to Discord into the Goose Journal, you'll see the trade that I took there. I also attempted an opening range short. The open was a little bit bearish and we had a really nice, flush out of opening range retest, tried to get short. In the short, actually, I was able to get my core off as well, not for as much as I'd like. But then we had news come out that Friday. We had a pretty aggressive spike up that killed my break even. And then we went ahead and ripped. I missed pretty much the whole rip. I wasn't in play for it. We're just kind of out here in the middle of nowhere as far as that goes. So there wasn't a trade for me there. I just liked the short down to 52.75 where, we had some good volume down there and I would have then considered maybe getting long. Didn't work out. It was kind of a risky play. We were light, so didn't really matter too much. The main play that we took on Friday was this short up here, which, like I said, we got our core off, but we're not able to get our runners to go anywhere. Then today, which was Memorial Day, which is a half day, I didn't trade, but we got a pretty aggressive buy up as far as, going all the way up here to our 53.33 pivot. And this is going to be incredibly important going into open tonight because we are opening at our main pivot. Like, this is going to be a very, very kind of intense night, I think. Maybe not intense in the term of we don't exactly know what's going to happen here. That we're opening at the decision zone. So we could have a very, very choppy first few hours. And then come London session, maybe a decision is made and we start to trend. The plan for tonight and as well as tomorrow is if we gap either direction at market open tonight, I'm going to either be, if we're above that gap, I'm going to be playing long above that gap. If we're below that gap, I'm going to be short below that gap. Our targets, all-time high and hold runners if for the long side targets. Our targets for short side, 52.75, 52.50. That's basically all we're playing here, and that's going to be the theme this week of what way are we going to trend from here. We're kind of battling all-time highs. We had a very aggressive take profit situation here from the last set of all-time highs that we were at. Our volume was just really low. We flushed down. We seemed to have found buyers, reloaded. Now let's see if they actually want to take it higher. Another important thing is going to be if we end up just ranging in this 53.60 to 53.33 area for a while and we can't break higher come the end of the week, it's going to start getting a very, very sketchy in terms of if we can't break higher, we're going to have a very, very big move to the downside. And when I say a big move to the downside, I'm going to say 51.50 if we fail to break higher this week. So this is going to be a very important kind of week as far as what's going to be the theme for the next kind of month or so, at least until the next CPI FOMC meeting where we'll get, another spike of volatility. But that's really something I'm looking at this week of, hey, can we break all-time highs? If we break all-time highs, we just keep chugging along. If we fail to break all-time highs or we gap down right here and play to the short side, I'd say if we don't try to make an attempt at all-time highs and we just sell down here, 52.50 is my first level that I'm looking at. I don't really expect us to sell below that without making another run at all-time highs. But, that we'll make a whole new plan once we get there. But for now, this is the current plan of whatever tonight's gap is. If we have a gap, longs aboves, shorts below, and our targets for the upside, all-time high and beyond, and our targets for short side, 52.75 all the way down to 52.50. That's what we're looking for as far as ES. Let's hop over here to NQ. NQ, kind of a different looking chart here than we had on ES. The main thing I'll be looking here on NQ is I won't be playing the opening gap like we will on ES. We're not really opening at a super important pivot on NQ. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, in my opinion. So the big thing for NQ is going to be 18,877, which is this untested POC, and also the two previous POCs before that, right? This whole 18, basically 900 to 1880 level. That's our point. Like, that's our pivot area there on NQ. If we can go test that and it holds, then we're just going to keep chugging along to the upside. If we lose that, then we're going to have a sell down here to, 18,560. That's where I'll be targeting to the short side. But that 1880 level, 18,880 level, that's our pivot on NQ. And that's the only place we're really interested on taking trades on NQ. So that's really my plan going into tonight and tomorrow. 18,880 and then 53.33 on ES. Like, we just have one really defined level. Something that's also going to have to be, you're going to have to be aware of is this 53.33 level. I mean, this is the swing POC. I know my profile isn't even loading right now, which is super inconvenient. Let me hit the refresh button. Maybe it'll load up now. There it is. So this 53.33 level, this is also the POC of this move up, right? So if we can continue this trend up and break up, and this is going to be the base of a new uptrend, right? If we can break out above, this is going to be the base of a new uptrend, and we're going to have another, pretty aggressive move to the upside. I won't be fading it if we're above 53.33. If I'm fading it, it's because we lost 53.33, and I'm shorting it down to 52.50. But yeah, this is just this could be a very choppy zone as well. Like I said, I expect the first few hours of Globex to maybe be choppy. If I'm just not going to be too concerned right off the bat unless we just really start trending hard. Then I'll play to a direction. But I mean, this is the POC. This is where price wants to be. So I expect it to really have to be strong for us to move away from it, which is why I'm very, aggressive towards playing a direction here. Once we start to break away, I would like to see, that strength come through and really move us strongly in a direction. We don't know what direction that's going to be yet, but we know where we want to play and how we want to play it. So I hope everyone has a very good day tomorrow. You know exactly what I'm planning on doing here. In Discord, I'll talk about if I decide to get in a trade or not. But yeah, that's all we're going for. I might play some gold and CL this week. I'll put up a video on those as well. But for now, that's all I got. I hope you all have a great week. Let's be smart. Let's be patient. And let's, most importantly, get paid. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Premium butter, 3 bananas, 2 eggs, your preference of chocolate chips, 2 teaspoons vanilla extracts, 2 cups flour, 1 cup sugar, consult for brown sugar to change it up, 1 teaspoon baking soda, half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon cinnamon, bake for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. After you pull it out of the oven, immediately cover it in tin foil and leave set at room temperature overnight. The tin foil locks in the moisture so that when you cut into it, the